We've all heard the saying, we spend so much time expressing our love, who wouldn't? Just look at that beautiful mutt. But our affection does not translate naturally into doggy language. Forget hugs and kisses. We'll give you other 9 little things that speak even more directly to your dog's heart. Some of these might surprise you, but trust us, your dog will appreciate every moment. Let's get into it. Get to really know your dog. We're not just talking about knowing their favorite spot to snooze or which flavor of treat gets their butt wagging, though that's a good start. I mean, really understanding what makes your dog tick. Like, are they the let's chase everything that moves type, or are they more of a Netflix and belly rubs kind of pup? Every dog has their own quirks, and yes, even pet peeves like that one toy they won't touch, or maybe they like their blanket rolled up that way. These are the things that make your dog your dog. Once you've figured out their doggy love language, you'll be the best human in their eyes. What says I love you more than knowing exactly where their secret itchy spot is? Be boring. Be boring. Surprise, surprise. When your dog knows what's coming next, whether it's their morning walk, mealtime, or that pre-bed belly rub, it gives them a sense of security. And in dog language, security equals love. For example, if your dog is used to eating at 6 p.m. sharp, you better believe they're keeping track of that time. Oh yeah, you might even find them giving you the look if you dare to be late. Sticking to their walk schedule, that's basically a love note. They know that at 7 a.m. it's time to hit the pavement, sniff some grass, and maybe bark at the neighbor's cat. It's easy to think dogs are just happy-go-lucky, but they really rely on those daily patterns to feel cared for. Nothing says I love you to a dog more than knowing they can trust you to keep life running like clockwork. Learn to love the great outdoors. Learn to love the great outdoors, specifically grass. Yep, for some reason, dogs just love rolling around in it, munching on it, or flopping down as if they own that lawn. And sure, we may not fully understand why our dogs insist on rolling like a maniac in that one patch that smells a little too natural, but just roll with it, at least metaphorically. For your dog, grass is bliss. If your dog loves something, even if it's a little gross, what better way to show your love than to let them indulge in it? Even if it means waiting very patiently while they're chomping down on all their grass like they have a personal grudge. Even if it means an extra cleanup session later. Be their mirror. Let's say your dog flops down on the floor for a nap. Instead of getting up and doing something else, why not grab a book and hang out nearby? You don't have to constantly interact with your dog to show love. Just being in their presence creates a shared experience. Another fun way to make your dog feel loved is by subtly mirroring their body language. If your dog stretches, you stretch. It might sound a little silly, but dogs are very sensitive to the actions of their humans. And hey, this doesn't mean you need to start rolling on the ground every time they do, though who's judging? Don't keep your dog to yourself. You're their number one, and they know it, but dogs are social creatures. They love meeting new people, playing with other dogs, and getting all the attention they can. Whether it's a friendly neighbor or a fellow dog at the park, those interactions give your pup the chance to expand their circle, feel more confident, and less anxious in unfamiliar situations. In these moments, you're letting your dog connect to the world beyond just you. And really, isn't that the ultimate sign of love? Work on your love language. Let's talk about cuddling, because what's better than snuggling up with your dog on a lazy afternoon? But before you dive into full-on cuddle mode, not all dogs are into the same type of affection. Sure, we humans love a good bear hug, but for dogs, it's a bit different. So, how do you cuddle in a way that your independent dog will actually enjoy? If they lean into you, relax in your lap, or nudge you for more pets, you're doing it right. But if they turn their head away from you ever so slightly, or very casually crawl away a bit whenever they're not being gripped, do give them some space. They'll appreciate the snuggles more when they are on their doggy terms. It's the ability to respect someone's aloofness or stubbornness that will tell your dog once and for all, I really get you. Widen their world. Dogs are natural explorers, and while they might be content with their usual walk around the block and checking that all the usual scents are in order, they'll absolutely love you for occasionally shaking things up. When was the last time you tried a new walking route? Your dog's nose is their window to the world. So, you'll not just change the scenery for them, you'll also keep their brain engaged and their senses sharp. Each new patch of grass they've never peed on before is a gift from above. Literally seeing as you're much taller than your dog. And speaking of sniffing, let them do it. Stopping every few feet to let them sniff a lamppost or get nose deep in a shrub may sound like a very jerky walk. But the thing is, your dog's inner meter is not counting the steps. Physical needs aside, the sniff spots, old and new, is what your dog really gets up for every day. Go beyond words. If there's something wrong with this world, is that dogs don't speak human, while telling your dog, "I love you," is sweet, and in their beloved baby voice, no less. Leaning in when you talk to them is what really shows that you're fully engaged in that one-sided conversation. You know, the one where they tilt their head in response to everything you say. Dogs pick up on those subtle cues, like when you soften your voice or crouch down to their level. It makes them feel safe, understood, and connected. Plus, leaning in close is a great way to let them get a quick sniff. They'll appreciate the effort and maybe even reward you with a big wet kiss. Keep your cool when they don't. Stay calm and speak the language of patience. Every dog, no matter how well trained or loved, will test your patience sometimes. Maybe they chewed up your favorite shoes, barked through your Zoom call, or turned your clean carpet into a disaster zone. In those moments, it's easy to feel angry or disappointed. But here's the truth. Your reaction in those moments teaches your dog more about love than any treat ever could. Dogs don't understand anger the way humans do. When you yell or scold them after the fact, they don't connect your frustration to what they did. They just see the person they adore suddenly becoming scary and unpredictable. To them, love equals safety, and every time you choose calm over chaos, you're telling your dog, "You can trust me no matter what." Instead of shouting, take a pause, redirect their behavior gently, praise what they do right instead of punishing what they do wrong. Dogs repeat what earns them peace, joy, and attention. So when you teach with kindness, you're not only shaping good behavior, you're deepening the bond that makes your dog see you as their safe place in a noisy world. Think about it. You're the center of their universe. Your voice, your mood, your energy. It all matters more than you realize. When you stay calm and grounded, your dog mirrors that energy. It's how they learn emotional balance, patience, and trust. You're not just their trainer or their human. You're their emotional anchor. So the next time your pup tests your limits, try to see it as an opportunity, not to correct, but to connect. Because love, in a dog's world, isn't measured by perfection. It's measured by presence, patience, and how willing you are to forgive the little things in exchange for a lifetime of loyalty. We spend so much time trying to show our dogs that we love them. But real love is about understanding their world, their instincts, and their quiet ways of saying thank you. Every walk, every look, every wag. That's your dog's version of "I love you." So the next time they do something weird, silly, or even frustrating, remember, they're not trying to test you. They're trying to connect with you. And when you meet them halfway, in their language, that's where the magic happens. If you learned something new today, tell me in the comments. How does your dog show you they love you? I'd love to feature your answers in a future video. And if you want more insights into your dog's secret signals and emotions, make sure to subscribe and join our growing canine-loving community. Because at the end of the day, they don't just want a human.